Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld. Today I'm just heading over to SuperDévoluy, a place that I used to live, and for the first 2 months that I lived there I couldn't even pronounce it. So just thought I'd take a little spin over. It's about an hour and a half away from Les-Orres, and just have a look around. Maybe there's soft video, maybe not, I don't know. Quite interesting, the first time to take the Jag up this road, and I know this road so well. So interesting to have something a little bigger than a Renault 5, a Peugeot 205 or a Citroen Saxo, or even one of the company cars. So here's a video today, SuperDévoluy. Let's have a wee look around on the road up just now. Just going to nip round the other resort up in Dévoluy here, which is Loup. Translates to the Joule of the wolf. Now all these buildings straight ahead of us here, they're all brand new. A lot of building work's been going on here. These chalets up here, gotta have a look at this. I used to work here. I used to maintain apartments and chalets. And one of the most gorgeous chalets going is just on the right here. I used to work and maintain that one. Now it is just beautiful. Swing around and catch the light side of it. Just amazing. Straight ahead of us, that's a brand new apartment block, and another. The other ones ahead of us there now, they were there originally, so same style. It's quite a nice little village this. You'll see the difference between here and SuperDévoluy. SuperDévoluy is more of a sort of commercialised thing. This is kind of more, got more character with these smaller buildings. You'll see what I mean when we get up there. This is the main centre, tourist office on the left, ski slopes up to the left, and all the residences and hotels and stuff all about on the left here, just off a shot, the bars and whatnot. Colours of autumn. That was Loup. I'm trying to just use the Jaguar as a weekender, just to go on trips and stuff. And the Saxo, it gets used as a sort of runabout for doing stuff, going shopping and whatnot. So the weekend, yeah, today's Sunday, not much about, people just cruising about like me. And we're at the bottom end, underneath almost the little skiing station, the village of Loup. And the thing about the Jaguar and the Saxo's a very rare car, the exact model, but the Jaguar is even rarer. And this little skiing village up here, there is modifications, building works going on here and all the rest of it, but I found another X-type, or is it an S-type? It's another Jaguar anyway, they're very, very rare. Yeah, it's an X-type. Wow. It's looks like a 2007 Black Series. Very, very rare. Almost as rare as this one. And just up ahead of us now is the Col du Noyer, which isn't a particularly high one, but is susceptible to snow. I do believe it's open, so I'm going to go back that way. I'll do a little video on the way back. It's a pretty spectacular road. Here is a bridge we cross over. I watched them build it when I lived here a good few years ago. It replaced a little rickety old stone bridge, and underneath it is just a drop down, a huge drop down, about 100 metres down to the river below. It's all iced up. Now I've done a video on this before. I'll see if I can find it, and if I can, I'll put a link in at the top right of the screen. So this bridge was new, and as I say, I watched them build this. Still the old bridge getting used by farmers. Suppose it blocks the road a bit less if they're transporting their sheep around on the old bridge. Why not? They're not that heavy. Ahead of us, St.Etienne on Dévoluy. St.Etienne on Dévoluy is where all the motorbike stunting used to happen. It happened for 10 successive years and then it stopped due to COVID. It's maybe going to be carrying on again. I think it was going to stop anyway, not too sure. But a beautiful little, characterful little village just below the ski resort. And of course not a lot happening. It's in two parts, this village. That's the main village with the bar and whatnot. We kind of drop out of it here, head down, we go down to where all the works are and the tennis courts and stuff like that, and also where all the stunt competition happened year after year. I'm led to believe that one of the stunters might actually be getting it going again next year. Not too sure, but I hope so. And all the stunting used to happen from this point here on. The fire station, Pompier, on the left, and all the stunting used to happen in the main street right here. Tourist office on the right, and the mayor's office, Now we come through here. This is all where the stunting used to happen, right up to this bend and this junction. And then we come round here and we have the Pic de Bure, probably the most photographed mountain in the Alps. 2,709 meters, if I remember rightly. And just heading up to SuperDévoluy, the last tight bend before we go up there. Probably about to get dazzled by the sun. Beautiful day up here. And we've got the ski area there. We've got the Pic de Bure. It's massive. It's 6 kilometers away in a straight line. That shows the size of it compared to the surroundings. And it takes a long while. I've been up there once. It takes a long while to get up there. By foot only. Just avoiding the dazzle. Bit of snow on the road. Snow and ice. Wow. Round the bend here, and welcome to SuperDévoluy. New parking area ahead, complete with solar panels. What a massive installation. And it's a one-way system round here. Just heading up underneath the station, as it were. And as we come round this bend, we will see where I used to live. Up there. I'm just heading into the main station. That's the sports centre. I watched them build that one too. It was just tennis courts and basketball courts. You can see the station ahead of us here, ski area. These huge, big, ugly buildings, complete with massive parking areas again, with huge solar panel installations. And all the shops and commerces are in that building ahead of us now. If You think it's an ugly building. It was very practical in winter because all you had to do was get yourself in there and you were indoors. Bars, shops, all sorts. And this is the main station. Normally this is absolutely choked with parked vehicles on season, but it seems to be just a few. And again, just as we come through here, we get down to the tourist office and post office straight ahead of us, and again the Pic de Bure. Hopefully I've got the camera angle right for that one. Little advert. The rally of Dévoluy on the 10th to the 12th of December, the opening day of the weekend. Unfortunately I won't manage to do that one. I'll be at work. And that was SuperDévoluy. Just a quick drive around, and underneath these solar panels just on the way out. Next will be the Col de Noyer. There's always places like this can catch you out in the shade, north facing. 1500 meters altitude and a snowy, icy road. Just there. There's a good sign. Heading up the south side of the col here is dead easy. There's only 2 hairpins, the rest is all easy roads. And this indeed is a shortcut that I used to use to go down to Gap outside of winter, because it's closed in winter. But it would cut 10 kilometres off the 50 kilometre, 60 kilometre trip down to the main city there. And certainly a lot more fun road to drive. Popular with the tourists, but not much room to play with. And it's even tighter down the other side. Just on the horizon ahead, that's where the col is, the sign that signals the altitude. This little squirty bit of road, which can be fun. Always feels this bend like you're just going to take off. And then up to the col itself. Some of the trees still got snow on them. Not much, but enough to keep them white. We arrive up in the Col du Noyer. Warning sign that there's pedestrians. The altitude 1664 metres above sea level. As I say, popular place for tourists to be walking about with cameras, not noticing cars yet. Yeah, just stand there, wait for me to go. Hello! Now, down here as well is where you go round that next bend just after the sign, and off to the left there you have the most staggering view going. I'll cover that in a minute. I'm going to be seriously affected by the wind up here. It funnels wind through here as well. The Refuge Napoleon, little restaurant here, and there's a lot of Refuge Napoleons around the Route Napoleon, which is one of the most famous roads in France. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll lead out with the trip down the other side, down the north side of the Col de Noyer, down a little road. It is a very dangerous, very tight road, and what I'll do is I'll need to speed that up just to keep the video short, but if I get enough comments suggesting it, I'll put up a separate video of it at real time, real speed. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and as usual, keep subscribing. Until the next video, ciao. Okay, so just going down or heading down now, the north side of the Col de Noyer, which is in a big north-facing bowl, and down here is where they get massive amounts of snow and it's just, it'll be closed in the next week or two. But you come down here, there's a warning sign for avalanches of rocks and stuff, and then you're just faced with that. A staggering view. The bottom of the valley down there is round about 1,300 meters below. And I'll do this video now, stuff that's blown onto the road, and show you what happens. Just before I go to the sped up version, bear in mind down here, the Tour de France has been down here 2 or 3 times, and it races down here. Imagine the danger of that. Anyway, here we go. 8 kilometers of the road on the north side of the Col de Noyer. Very tight, full lock.